With the PGA Tour is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the opening round of the Legends Championship right now. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got a great day on tap. These players are excited to try and go low and race up that leaderboard. It's all coming up next here on 2K Sports. And now this from about 150 yards away. This is pitching wedge on the way. Staring down a very long putt here. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Let's see if the player can manage a par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for fourth. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Down on the 9th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker.
Time to get back to the course. This shot from about 190 yards. On the green, that's always mission number one. This putt is from 19 feet away. How did that not go in? This putt is for par. Moving along. A look at the leaderboard shows that Brian Harman is out in front. The third hole is a par 3.
Downhill par 3 with water front and left. Do not be shy.
Just a little bit off on that shot.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here with Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 2nd.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. A chance to save par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 5th. The 4th hole at Lone Grove is a par 5.
Tee shot up the hill, dogleg slightly from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a green that's wide open, but your short game is going to be tested should you miss this green.
Oh, got a bad kick to the left.
Big shot out of the green side bunker. This putt for a share of 3rd place. Wow, that hole could have been ugly, but a great job with the putter.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Standing over his 2nd shot. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Oh, wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie at the 5th. Back-to-back birdies for this player.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Guys, this could go.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the 6th hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back there at the tips.
CJ's Creek ambling along the left-hand side of the fairway. Just the one fairway bunker on the right-hand side. Second shot back up the hill to a green that sits unprotected.
Oh, that was pure. Well, Rich, you're one of the rare people to have ever beaten Tiger Woods in his prime. In fact, I think he held all 4 major trophies when you beat him there at Hazleton in 2002. But you got 1 up against him, but he got 100 up against everyone. Well, what was it like playing against the legendary Tiger Woods?
It's almost hard to describe, Luke, because, you know, he had this following that was unlike any other. And you knew when you were playing with him that of the 30,000 people that were following his group, 29,998 were rooting for him because your wife and her friend were following you.
But even sometimes they were probably cheering for him as well.
And they were kind of looking at and watching him as well. I'll never forget playing with him in Chicago one year. We both made the cut on the number. I was ecstatic. He would not so much. And we get to the tee, and it must have been 8:30-ish in the morning. I mean, it was still fairly early doors. And I walk up to the first tee, and I knew what it was going to be like. But the stands behind the tee box were packed. Both sides of the fairway were jam-packed. And I just walked up, and there's probably, I don't know, I'm going to say 500 people in the stands behind the first tee. And I walk up, and really loudly I go, "Hey, glad you're all out to come watch me play golf today." And they all laughed. I mean, they all laughed in unison because, like they're looking through their thing. Like, who is this guy again?
That's a good one to build momentum on. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
9 feet remain.
A great birdie chance here.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. The 9th hole is a short par 5.
Short par 5, missed the bunkers on the left. Second shot straight back up the hill. Green protected by 3 bunkers, but birdie is easily attainable.
That is going to work. Well, Beamer, we're now off and running with the first major event of this season here at the Legends Championship. And for those folks who may not know, what's the significance of these 4 big events on the PGA Tour schedule?
Andrew, the first thing is it's the prestige that comes from winning it. It's the history in the game, the legacy of your career defining, it's life changing. There's a multitude of things that happen to a player when they win one of these 4 major events. It's otherworldly. It puts you into a different stratosphere as a player.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods. This looks pretty handy.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. The 10th hole is a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Tee shot wants to hug the left trees as best possible. No bunkers to be found. However, this green is nasty. Movement everywhere.
How about some Tiger Woods highlights?
This was his second.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
About 7 feet remain. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. As we take a look at the leaderboard, he's got the top spot, but Brian Harman is in second.
On the tee of the par 3 11th.
Long par 3 at that, bunkers front and left with a runoff area on the right-hand side. That's the place you want to miss it. That's the place you can get it up and down from.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we are on the 12th, a par 5.
Again, no bunkers off the tee shot here, Luke, though, but anything missing out to the right or even far left, you're just going to have all kinds of problems. Second shot down the hill to a green that's surrounded by water in the front, bunkers both left and right. I love this golf course. I love the beauty of it, but I got to say, it is a really difficult course.
Looking great now.
Sitting at 6 under for the day.
He is taking this on.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
What a putt that was. Currently in first position. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
The big hitters are going to take it left and try and cut off as much of that creek as at all possible, leaving themselves with a short and inviting second shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Okay, that'll work. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Hey, that's a chance. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, this is an impressive display by our leader, now out by 6 shots over the field. Well, that'll work there. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to? This is his 5th shot. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich, going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. That came off the blade pretty nicely. Yeah, I think he pulled that one. Pretty obvious, actually. And 3 putting for par on this hole. And just checking back in with the stem of the standings. And he continues to lead this tournament.
4 holes to go at Lone Grove. Here's the 15th.
Long par 4 back down the hill. Fairway tilts from right to left. Second shot to a green that chases away from you, but be mindful that water in the back comes into play should any shots chase away from you.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. How about 18 feet to the hole? Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Quick glance at the leaderboard, and he is up by 6. Not a bad shot right there. All right, a longer putt remains. That looked good for a while. 3 feet to the cup. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. This one appears to be fairway bound. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. This putt is 14 feet away. And the birdie putt drops. Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Massive amounts of room out to the right-hand side. However, hug the trees as best you can to leave a shortish second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front.
Not a bad result right there. Let's go down to Henny.
He's looking at an elevated green, definitely up the hill.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. The distance left on this putt is 17 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Three feet left. And that's how the round comes to an end with a par at the finishing hole. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rick.